Martin Tyler here for you, along with Alan Smith, of course, and our football today is from the Premier League. Well, it's Liverpool against Manchester United. If you're of a certain age, you'll remember when Liverpool were top dogs in the 70s and 80s, and Alex Ferguson came down from Scotland to try and change that, and he did. Manchester United, obviously, in the last decade of the last century, the first decade of this century, he got what he wanted, but that rivalry still really exists.
Yeah, it does, and if you ask the players, and particularly the fans, they will say this derby is the one they look to at the start of every season. Well, two teams that have started well this season, Martin, both high up the table, playing with a fair bit of confidence and a chance for one of them to go even higher today.
Manchester United very happy with their recent form. The last game they won against Everton.
Yeah, they've gained great confidence from the 2-1 win, but I do have them down for a draw here.
This is the Liverpool side. Loris Karius is the goalkeeper today. Nathaniel Klein starts with Alberto Moreno as the fullbacks. Jordan Henderson plays with Lucas in the middle, and they'll play with a sole striker. This is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Luke Shaw starts alongside Matteo Darmian in the fullback position. Paul Pogba plays with James McCarthy in central midfield, and at the point of attack, just one lone striker. Mike Dean is the referee today. Liverpool then have kicked off. Jordi Clasie. Lovren. Here's McCarthy. Shaw. On the attack here. Nicely played through ball. He's tackled well. It was a good challenge. It's led to a corner. Just worried about the rain only, in that it's impairing a bit our visibility of the proceedings out there on the pitch.
Yeah.
And it's a headed effort at goal. Won it well in the air, off target.
Yeah, showed strength and awareness to find the space and get up above his opponent, but couldn't quite finish.
Here's McCarthy. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Lucas. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Liverpool. Well, it is a free kick, and they're excited by this. It's a real chance to at least work the goalkeeper. Well, sometimes you get the benefit of a doubt early in the game, maybe not as much as happened years and years ago. There's no messing about from the referee here. He's seen something he doesn't like, yellow card early in the game.
Yeah, I think the nature of the challenge didn't give the ref too much choice there, as much as you want to give him a warning early on.
Now Bailly. Pogba. 1-2, and having a little game of their own here. Manchester United putting this attack together well. That's offside. Referee has stopped the play as soon as the flag went up. Well, it will be a throw-in. Here's a chance to attack. They cope with it well defensively. That's cut out. A bit of pressure on the player, that's why it's gone out. Well, that was quickly done. Cross coming in now. Keeper's done very well here. Attacking now. It'll be a throw. Griezmann. Well, let's hear from our man Alan McInally, who's at the Stadium of Light today.
It's a goal for Manchester City. It's been scored by Kevin De Bruyne. Very fortunate. The ball came back off the post, hit the sprawling keeper on the back of the head, and in 21 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Keeper's ball. That need to interrupt Alan McInally. I hope you got the news really from him. It was a goal for Manchester City. The score is now 1-0. Great interception. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. Now Alberto Moreno. Tackle here. And it could be for Manchester United. And here's the shot. Oh, they've got out of jail there. Coutinho. Moreno. That's very good defending, and the player had nowhere to go. And very confident to get the game moving again. Not rushing it here, moving from one side to the other. Got the tackle in. Liverpool take over possession again. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. An advantage for Liverpool. Can they take advantage of that decision? That passing is top class. So now a goal kick to come. Well, they usually get their man, Real Madrid, and that's certainly the case this time.
Well, he'll certainly be happy with it, and I think maybe the buying club will too, because £40 million, around that figure anyway, seems a reasonable price for somebody of his quality.
Nice return pass. McCarthy. James McCarthy. We're hearing there's a penalty at the Stadium of Light. Alan McInally.
It's a penalty for Manchester City. Up steps Sergio Aguero. A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders. Come on, can you score? Oh no, it's too close to the goalkeeper. Far too central. Great save. 40 minutes played. It remains 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Well, they're in a good position here. Shaw, really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding. And here's the cross. And it's a header. And it's a goal here.
Well, it's the dream scenario, scoring on your debut, and it takes so much of the pressure off.
The goal then for Manchester United.
Well, it was a great delivery into the box from that left-hand side.
It's where they look dangerous.
Oh, it's a brilliant header.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. And the added time will amount to 3 minutes at least. Markovic. Lucas. Lazar Markovic. Good forward play from them. Well, that's half-time at 1-0. So, Alan, what about the first 45 minutes he's played on his debut today?
Yeah, and what a good time to score that was. Put his side in the lead.
been looking good for Manchester United in the first half at least. We'll see what they do in the second half now. Darmian. McAnally with a goal to tell us about from Aston Villa's game.
It's a second goal.
That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper. Well, that news from Alan McAnally we had to cut short, but just to remind you, Aston Villa have scored in that game. The score is now 2-1. McCarthy, return pass. James McCarthy. Griezmann. And now he's looking for some support. Well, we can catch up with the details of that injury from our man Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
Physio's up on the touchline, keeping an eye on him, because he went over on his ankle. It looks like he's going to be OK.
Well, Jeff, thank you for that update. Griezmann. Manchester United's chain. Free kick for Manchester United.
Substitution for Liverpool coming off the pitch.
Well, they're still trailing and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick.
Substitution for Manchester United coming off the pitch. Number 7, Alan Wood. Coming onto the pitch, number 8, Mata.
Comes in strongly. There's some potential in this move. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. It's an advantage for Manchester United. Play on, says the ref. And it's now with Liverpool. We've had an hour gone here, and still 30 minutes left. Strong, fair challenge, balls out for a throw, though. An example of excellent refereeing here. He delayed his punishment. He's going to show a card now, but he wanted that previous attack to at least find its natural conclusion.
Yeah, he's one of our more experienced refs, isn't he? And I like watching him go about his work. Showed his experience there.
Attacking now. Keeps it going. Coutinho. And he could get away here. He's had a go here. He's kept it out. Liverpool's corner.
Number 11, Roberto Firmino, to be replaced by number 15, Daniel Sturridge.
Lallana! Super stop by the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball as well. Griezmann. Mata. Pogba. On the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. It's looking good, this move. Offside given, whether he was Alan Smith. Possession isn't everything in football. You can have considerably less and still win, but at the moment neither side dominating the use of the ball.
No, they're not. We've seen some good passing moves, to be fair. It's not been possession for possession's sake.
Being moved around. It's a free kick here in a scoring position, there's no doubt about that. That's a booking for Matip. Well, that's risky going in like that.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
They cope with it well defensively. And he's threaded the pass through neatly. Griezmann. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Adam Lallana. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. We are in the last chance saloon for Liverpool.
Well, it's not going to be a complicated approach now. Long balls into the box from any angle. It's all about trying to win that first header.
This is a key moment for the manager. He knows he's got the lead, and he's now going to do his best to try and retain that. And that will be Liverpool's throw-in. They've got the ball rolling again straight away. Just to remind you of the scoreline, Manchester United a goal to the good. Here it is, the level of support. It's fantastic, fantastic.
These fans seem on a mission today to come out here and do their very best to engineer a win.
He's coming forward with some danger. It's Juan Mata crossing. Trying to cross it, and in the end, a bit of a waste, I think. Sturridge. I think the pressure's getting to some of these Liverpool players. They need the fans to get to them. They're really trying to help.
Yeah, they've been a bit too tentative today. Haven't played with their normal freedom.
Nathaniel Klein. Well, here they come again. It might be their last chance here. And here's the shot. Oh, well done, the goalkeeper. And he's hung on to the ball. The official has indicated 3 more minutes. Nathaniel Klein. Adam Lallana. Well, he's read that, hasn't he? And made the interception. Made it look easy, actually. Final whistle, and Manchester United have won. Well, not every week you get games where there are bragging rights at stake, but there certainly were today, and they have got those rights.
Yeah, quite rightly, they look happy, and I'm sure they'll celebrate tonight after what was a really solid performance from them to beat their derby rivals.
I guess Alan will be pleased to have got the debut out of the way. What did you make of his first game for his new club?
Yeah, maybe the difference between the two sides. Really solid, really good performance from him.